The village of Broadview filed that lawsuit against ICE and the Department of Homeland Security and are requesting an emergency temporary restraining order over what they call serious public safety issues relating to the protective fence erected by ICE around its Broadview facility. In this exclusive video obtained by the ABC7 I-Team, you can see a large contingency of federal agents dressed in fatigues, then a motorcade, along with Homeland Security Secretary Noem, arriving unannounced at Broadview Village Hall, seeking a meeting with Broadview Mayor Katrina Thompson, village officials told the I-Team. Noem appearing to never enter the building, she and her team only interacting with a few village staff, including uniformed Broadview police, and was told the mayor was unavailable. The entire interaction lasting about a minute before Noem goes back to the motorcade and leaves. Noem on X alleges she and her team were only trying to take a bathroom break. In this video posted on the public X page of Benny Johnson, Noem said she was denied entry.
The city police wouldn't even let us use a restroom.
According to the village, Mayor Thompson then went to the ICE Center, accompanied by Broadview Police Chief Thomas Mills and officers to, quote, ask for the illegal fence to be dismantled. Broadview public safety officials were on the record about their concerns earlier this week.
This construction was done without a permit, and it's on a street under the jurisdiction of the village of Broadview. The federal government is not above our local laws. This fence is currently blocking access for the Broadview Fire Department to businesses on that road. In case of a fire or other emergency, our apparatus cannot use the street to get to the scene. Each day this fence remains, the risk of tragedy increases. That is the law of probability, and it applies to everyone, including the federal government.
Now Broadview has filed a lawsuit requesting an emergency temporary restraining order against DHS, saying the fence erected around the facility, which crosses a public road, is creating a significant safety issue.
The city's arguments are strong. The arguments they're going to come up against, that the federal government is going to make, is really the supremacy clause. Federal law is supreme. Federal action is supreme. We need this to protect federal assets, federal property, and federal personnel.
ABC7 chief legal analyst Gil Sofer says a judge may work to find a middle ground, but there are no guarantees a suit like this could win in court.
Maybe there's something that can be done that protects the federal property and personnel per the government, and also does not interfere with access to firefighters, police, and anybody else on the side of the city.
Now, the village hopes to get a hearing with a judge on their request for a temporary restraining order tonight. But the dispute between the village and federal officials continues, with the mayor of Broadview choosing to send her village workers home early, telling the I-Team they did not feel safe with the presence of federal agents who, quote, used their uniforms and weapons in a way that intimidated the very men and women who faithfully serve as frontline employees.
Interesting. And as far as that supremacy clause goes, we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, you know, it would be difficult, I feel like, to win in court, especially talking to our legal analysts. But, I mean, tensions are very high between these two. You know, federalism is on trial here, right? The federal government and local government, and where is that line?